Hey yo, what is good, everybody? It is the big homie, the Bully King, Grandpappy Play, aka Play All Consoles. My apologies for starting late, also for skipping last night. I fell asleep at the PC last night. Tonight, I didn't fall asleep, but well, we're not even going to get into that. But we're here tonight doing more Retro NES Week. Tonight, we're going to take a look at a game I've never played before once again on the NES, Star Soldier. Um, First and foremost, let me thank everyone for being here with me tonight, here live on Twitch. Also, a big thank yous to the folks checking out the VODs on YouTube. Much appreciated. As always, if you enjoy what you see, like, comment, subscribe. It's not going to be a long stream. I got to get up for work in the morning. And it's my fault I started so late. Anyway, we're going to swap it over. We're going to read the description of this game. And then we'll see how it goes. Ooh, excuse me. All right, so we have the synopsis of the game. And let us read. The standard for vertically scrolling shooters. I don't know about that. It's released in 1989, but the copyright says 1988. Still, an old game, regardless. Old game. Um, the standard for vertically scrolling shooters, Star Soldier, is the original game that spawned all titles in the long running Soldier series. I have not heard of this series. If anyone knows what series they're referring to, please let me know. Um, Go inside a floating space station inhabited by a giant computer known as Starbrain. This a knockoff Mother Brain? Okay. Your mission: to stop Starbrain's galactic invasion by piloting Caesar, a new compact space fighter, through 16 deadly stages. This is gonna be a bullet hell game, isn't it? I do not like bullet hell games. This I'm glad this is gonna be a short stream. Let me just say that now. We're gonna continue on. Collect power capsules to increase three different attributes to your ship: firepower, movement speed, and defensive shield. Yeah, this is a bullet hell game. Blast wave after wave of approaching enemies, or use the innovative trap zone feature to fly beneath a landmass and avoid incoming fire. Conquer each stage to make your way to the final confrontation with Starbrain. Chat, I'm gonna admit right now, I made a mistake picking this game tonight. I am not a fan of I played R-Type, Gradius, Life. I've played bullet hell games before they were bullet hell games. I don't like them. I like those games because they were before bullet hell was a genre. I like Hollow Cure, even though it is a bullet hell game in the later stages. But I do not like bullet hell games. So please forgive me if I swear or yell a lot. Oh goodness. I didn't want to be frustrated. I picked this game and did not read any of this until now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Start. Oh my goodness. Copyright 1988. Hudson Soft. Dude, that throws me back. Hudson Soft, wasn't that like Adventure Island and all that? Oh. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, this is I'm not gonna like this. How am I supposed to? Okay, no, okay, never mind. Never mind. How what the Oh dude, I don't understand, but okay. Okay, we got a little something to shoot behind us. Well, I guess I... Oh, this is gonna be one of those nights. Let me take a little sippy sip. This is gonna be one of those nights. Like, this ain't even... This is not even the bullet hell part of the game. And already... I mean, this power up looks cool. I'm looking at a demo. I'm not playing the game. I'm looking at a demo. I don't understand how to go underneath stuff. Like, I'm watching this demo. I'm trying to get some hints or something. Okay, never mind. All right, we gonna try again. Like, how does it decide for me to go under something when I want to go get the power up? Yeah, how does it decide that I'm gonna go underneath something? Okay. Like, I don't know how. I don't understand. Hold on. Oh, I'm using the pro. Sorry. I thought I was using the controller I use for my PS3, and I thought I had a turbo option. I do not. Okay. And I'm gonna die. Yeah. And see, they put me underneath, and I don't know how it does that, or what it. And yeah. Oh boy. This was not the game I. Well, you know what? I stand corrected. This is totally the game I should have played tonight because it's not. I wasn't planning on a long stream. Like, in its heyday, I wouldn't have played this game. I would not have played this game for long. Like I said, I've never been a big fan of bullet hell games. And as you can see from here, it has the makings of a bullet hell game. Like, I don't understand how you go underneath stuff. Does the game just choose it? Or I don't know. I don't know. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. A little hydrate. Let's go. Hold on. No, I don't want to. I don't want to do any of that. What I want to do, user guide. That's what I want. It tells me what B, A, and B are. About special controls. Okay, okay, hold on. No, I don't. No, no. Um, I don't know. Okay. All I know is I can shoot. I don't know how to go under stuff. I have no clue. So let's just. There is no continue. At least none that I know of. And already. Now, like I'm not even gonna press the buttons that fast. I don't even care anymore. Because there's no point. See, like I go under stuff and I don't even mean to. Like right there, I just went under stuff. Like I went under that. I'm trying to get the power ups. Oh Jesus Christ. Let it be known, for those that don't know, the big homie, the Bully King, Grandpappy Play, does not like bullet hell games. In their purest form, I don't like them. I've played a few. There's a few that I like. Most of them I don't. This one is not going to be one of them. Hold on. You know what well, hold on. Hold on. It's Konami, right? No, I don't get 30 men. The Konami code does not work on this game. This game was before the Konami code. Either that or I did it wrong. And yeah, no. These games are unforgiving. NES games are unforgiving. I, 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 I understand. Look, I don't know how I go underneath stuff. Why? Why? Like it just does it. And then I'm back above. And dude. This is a game that would require a turbo controller. Dude, I just. Okay. I'm going to try to at least make half an hour on this game. Good lord. Dude, I want to quit already. I ain't even going to lie. I do not have the patience I had when I was a kid. Yeah, the Konami code does not work on this game. I just tried it again. Dude, why do I suck so bad at this? Yeah, you're like using all three buttons to fire does not give me turbo fire. See, like I hit under that, and then I hide under it. I maybe I understand how this works. And then I die anyway. Dude. I'd rather play R-Type Gradius or any of those. That mechanic is frustrating as hell. Sometimes you go under stuff, and then sometimes you don't. Okay, we got the little speed upgrade. Okay, we're getting. All right, we got some power-ups. Okay, powers make things easier. How? How? No, no, no. How? I finally get to this dude, and then all of a sudden I get. For the young folk out there that don't know, this is what video gaming was back in my day. Back in Grandpappy's day, this was the frustration we had. We dealt with this. I I will admit now I am spoiled on modern games and all the hand holding they do because this is what we had to deal with back in our day. Excuse me. So I'm guessing the S is not a speed up. That's just like a power up. High score 2500. Okay. Okay, before I get the power up, I can't do automatic fire. And see, it goes underneath. When you first go to something, it goes underneath. Oh my God, dude. For real. For real. I see, it goes underneath. No, 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 no. Oh my God! Even when I know where stuff is, I'm still falling. Oh my goodness. I wonder if there's like cheat codes for this. Like for real. That would be my first. That would. Oh my god. Apparently, the power ups only come one at a time, so you got to be quick about it. Dude, I do not have the reflexes to be shooting or press the buttons this fast. This is a turbo controller game. This is a game you need a turbo controller for. Oh, almost got sniped from behind. See, now I can hold the button down and shoot. Before I couldn't. I have to wait till I get to this power up, and then I can shoot just holding the button down. Which is good, because my fingers will get tired. And then here's the boss. And I died. Hold on. I'm going to look this shit up. I'm sorry. No. No. Mouse, where the hell are you? Let's look this shit up. This is the old school NES. So let's see. Let's see if there's anything. And granted, this is on the Switch, so they might have disabled some of these. What? Oh, now I need a second control. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I don't know if this is all going to work. We're going to try the first code. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is what we're going to do. No, that did not work. That's what this stream is now going to be trying to see if the old codes work. Cause Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm no, no. See this underneath shit. Oh my god. I don't have this patience like I used to 30 years ago. Oh my god. Yeah, this underneath shit messes with me. Okay. As soon as I get the first S, then I can do. Okay. The first S allows me for auto fire. That makes things a lot easier. But that doesn't excuse me from being stupid. Okay, everyone, hold on, cause I gotta go to my other screen. So yeah, y'all hold there. Stay tuned. Let me pull out my other controllers. Two controllers are connected. Good, good, good. So now while that second controller is connected, we gonna try this. We gonna try this. Okay, so at the title screen, A and B. Okay, I gotta do that a lot faster. Nope, whoop, wrong button. I just need to see if this works. Nope, it does not work. Holy shit! You need like two people to put these codes in. Okay, okay. Let's reset the game. 10. And then what we need to do. This has to happen fast. Okay. I just. Nope, nope. None of these codes work. All right, all right. Let me bring you guys back. There was okay. Just so you know, on the original game, there was a full power up, an invincibility powered up ship, which used uh, keyed in commands, they don't work. Or at least I didn't get them to work. I'm not gonna even try. I'm not even gonna try anymore. Not even gonna try. So let's bring you guys back. Boom. And we're just gonna suffer through this. Ain't gonna be too long. What time is it? Yeah, we'll go a little bit longer. We will suffer a little bit longer. Hold on, let me make sure my controller is charged. I have a little charging station for my controllers. I'm gonna have to get a new one when the Switch 2 comes out, but hey, it is what it is, right? Why does that look backwards? I know why it looks backwards. There. That looks better. Alright. Let's get back to my suffering, shall we? I'm gonna tell you now. There are many games during the 8-bit era I loved. But there are many games I hated. Like I said, I'm not a fan of bullet hell games, but I liked, like I said, R-Type, Gradius, Life Force. There was another one. Like, I owned all those games. And I loved playing them because they weren't as bad a bullet hell game. Like, this one is a bullet hell game. With a weird mechanic, the whole dipping under objects. I got a... Okay, I shouldn't say it's a word mechanic. It's one I'm not used to. And like I said, back in the day, I would take time to learn it and make use of it. At my age now, well, this came out in 86, 87, 88, something like that. Almost 40 years old. The game is. I'm much older than that, by the way. Um, a game that is, we'll say 35 years. 35 years old. A 35-year-old game. And I got to learn new mechanics that I'm not the biggest fan of. Sorry, Nintendo. Sorry, was it Taxam? I think that's who made this game. Like, Taxam made some games I like playing. I think... No, did Taxam make a Steinax? I'm not sure. I know they made some... I've seen their logos on some stuff that I've played before. That I liked playing. That's how I... Look, if you remember a publisher's name, that means you like the game that they played... Or that they made and you played. Let me restate that. If you remember a publisher's name from back in the 80s and 90s, that means they made a game that you enjoyed playing often enough to see their credits. I remember Data East, bad dudes, okay? Just so you know. Oh God. I'm trying to remember. I don't think it was Tecmo who did the original Ninja Gaiden. I'd have to look that up. I remember the original Ninja Gaiden when it was in the arcade. Bad Dudes, the original Street Fighter before Street Fighter 2. You know, Capcom's always been big. Uh, Capcom, Data East, Taxam. Who made Rygar? Oh my God. Now that I'm trying to think about it, I'm having brain farts. I'm having big time brain farts. There were a lot of game companies who have since been acquired, merged, whatever, and are no longer around. But they were big publishers back in the day. That's what I'm saying. And if you're an old school gamer, some of those names will bring up those memories. Like, young kids ain't gonna remember games like Ring King, um, was it Crystal Castles? Uh, Contra's been around for a while, but like the original Contra in the arcade, look. Before the Konami code, there was no 30 lives. You had to put them quarters in that machine, okay? Um, my God, I am so having a blank, but I was going to arcades in the early 1980s when arcades were the place to be for a kid. Back when there was the first video game song I ever heard, Pac-Man Fever. I didn't realize how big a song that was for games. I thought, oh, cool. Everyone likes Pac-Man. My parents played Pac-Man. That's an everything. No, no, no. Not everyone likes video games. Not everyone likes video games now. But back in the 80s, there was a song called Pac-Man Fever. Driving me crazy, got me going out of my. I got a pocket full of quarters and I'm heading to the arcade. Those that know, know. Those that don't know, they're gonna say, "Oh, that's cringe. No, you're making that up. Play, Pappy, you making that? No, no, no." This is before the original video game crash. Pac-Man had a lock on everybody. People were like, it was family night to go to the arcade. We go like once a month. Moms and pops would take me and my sister to the arcade. And the arcade be all dark and it'd be looking like a disco club, for real. It'd be kind of dark. The only lights would be from like the arcade games. Maybe you got some like strobe lights up above. And we'd be just jamming. I don't think they have that anymore. I never been to a Dave and Buster's. I probably won't. That's too commercial. That's too commercial for me. I remember going to an arcade called Aladdin's Castle in like junior high and high school, and that's where the kids would hang out then. And then after I became an adult, arcades seemed to disappear. Or the few arcades I saw were all like DDR and like the what are those games called? The ones where you just sit there with the little gun and shoot everything. I know there was an Aerosmith game. I played that a few times. Maybe you'd have a Street Fighter or a Tekken or something in them, but you didn't have the big arcades that had like 70 machines in there. 70 to 100 machines in a small, not a small, a dark area of the mall. 70 to 100 machines where kids just go around putting quarters in. Hell, when I got to be a teenager, games started being like, oh, you got to put 2 quarters in. Oh, you got to put 4 quarters in. Like, what the? Really? This game, if I was trying to play it seriously, I've been sitting on this screen for a while because uh, I'm not thrilled to play this. We're gonna play it a little bit more. What time is it? We're gonna play it a wee bit more before I go make dinner. But this is one of those games. I'd have put 1 quarter in, saw it was bullet hell, and been like, "Hey, you want to take this over? You ain't even got me. Give you. You don't got to give me no quarter, nothing. You can just have it. Go ahead, go play." All right, let's. This is one of those games you got to memorize. See, this is the thing about bullet hell games. You got to memorize everything. From where you go underneath. See, then now see they go underneath. And then see it goes underneath a second time. And I missed the power. Dude, really? Are you serious? Are you serious? So if I'm gonna try to get all the power-ups, I gotta manipulate where I go under and how I. Okay. See, like, see, here's the thing. When you go underneath stuff, you can't shoot no more. Okay, I gotta. Okay, so we beat the little boss, and then I get killed like that. See, this underneath shit fucks me up. Pat be trying to breathe here. We're trying to breathe. We're trying to breathe. If I get off work early tomorrow, I might try to see if I can get like the codes to work where you can get like the power ups or the invincibility. If I can do the invincibility, then I don't have to stress. Granted, yeah, it is cheating. I don't care. This is 8-bit. If it's built into the game, I don't care. If not, we'll try something else tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, that whole dynamic of running underneath stuff the first time you come across it forward. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Taxan is who made this. Hudson Soft Taxan. All right, we're gonna try one more time. Last time. Uno más. This is different from other shooters where if you kill everything, you get the power up. No. Okay, so we're getting all the power ups. I'm getting the power ups. Power ups make a big difference. See, I don't have to press all the buttons individually, so that's good. Okay, so we wait for this dude to, yeah. Oh, as you lose power-ups, or as you get hit, you lose, oh. Okay, hold on. If you get hit by bullets, you lose your power-ups, but if you get hit by an enemy, you die. I did not know this until now. I just figured this out. And now I'm already advanced some levels, so now I start in a harder area with less weapons. See, like there, I could have been shooting stuff, but I was underneath. And yeah, I didn't go underneath anything there. And see, I'm not strong enough to shoot these dudes in one kill. But see, I go underneath, and then I come above, and then I go underneath, and I come above. See, this is confusing as hell. But okay, I didn't go underneath. But I go underneath like that. Now I'm underneath, and now I'm not underneath. I guess I didn't kill the eyes. Attack Starbreak. This is supposed to be the... They said, like I said, Mother Brain kind of like, but... And I have no power-ups. Oh. That didn't seem hard. Warp to the next stage. That was all stage 1. Hell no. Stage 2 start. Yeah, no. No. Alright, folks. I'm sorry. This is going to be a short stream. We ain't even going to make it to an hour. This is my fault for not previewing the game. I blind tested it. Bullet Hell Games. Let's go on the record right now. Grandpappy is not a bullet game player. I'm sure I've said this before, but let me go on the record again tonight, right now. May 14th of 2025. Let me reiterate that Grandpappy is not a bullet hell game player. My apologies for those expecting me to go ahead and suffer some more. I have suffered enough. So with that being said, we're going to find someone to raid on out to. I'm going to go get me some dinner. I'm going to get me some rest. I'm going to go into work tomorrow fully refreshed. Minus the trauma I have experienced tonight. Let's see who is on. Ooh, Bach is on. I never get to raid Bach. Well, actually quite a few people on tonight. Nah, we're going to go hit up Bok Choy with soy. That's what we're going to do. So, let me go ahead and set this raid up. My apologies for not being on too long. This was not going to happen. My apologies again. I tried. Excuse me. I did try. I got to make sure I spell his name right. Let me make sure. Dude, why is my voice cracking? I'm not a preteen. Alright, I think I got it spelled right. Let's see. Alright, we're going to go and visit the homie Bok Choy with soy. Thank you guys for being here, hanging on out with me, even though I sucked at this game. I will be back tomorrow. Excuse me. I will be back tomorrow with another NES Retro game. Hopefully something more my speed. Until then, y'all be good, be safe, stay warm or cool, depending on where you're at. Most of all, stay awesome. And until next time, peace out.